imagine, just for a second, the most terrifying version of your future. No, not monsters or darkness. I'm talking about waking up 10 years from now, looking in the mirror, and realizing you are exactly where you are today. Same anxieties, same empty bank account, same feeling of being completely out of control. That is the heavy price of a mind left untrained. There is a brutal rule in this universe. If you do not choose your pain, life will choose it for you. And trust me, life has no mercy. But what if I told you that the cage you feel stuck in has no lock? Let me tell you about a young man named Kael. Kael was talented, sharp, and full of potential, just like you. But Kael had a problem. His mind was like a room full of butterflies in a storm. He wanted to build a great cabin in the woods, a legacy. But every time he picked up a hammer, he thought about the cold. Every time he cut wood, he worried about the rain. He was exhausted not by the work, but by the noise in his head. One day, while Kael was angrily throwing his tools into the mud because a beam wouldn't fit, an old carpenter walked by. The carpenter didn't say a word. He just stood there, eating an apple, watching Kael have a meltdown. Awkward, right? Just watching someone struggle? But the carpenter finally spoke. He said, "The wood isn't fighting you, son. You are fighting you." Kael snapped back. "You don't understand. The wind is too strong. The tools are dull." The carpenter smiled. A sad, knowing smile. He said, "The storm outside is nothing compared to the storm inside. You are trying to build a house while your hands are shaking with anger. Discipline your mind, or the weather will discipline you. Be honest. How many times have you opened your phone to check one email, and suddenly it's 45 minutes later and you're watching a video of a raccoon eating a grape? We've all been there. It's funny, until it's your life slipping away, 1 minute at a time. We treat our focus like it's infinite. It's not. It's the most expensive currency you have. Back to Kael. The carpenter gave him a challenge. He didn't tell him to build the house. He told him to sand a single plank of wood, just one. Kael thought it was a joke. "I need to build a roof," he yelled. "I don't have time for this." But the fear of failure kept him there. So, he sanded. The first hour was torture. His mind screamed for stimulation. He wanted to run. He wanted to quit. This is where most people break. This is the cliff of quit. You know that feeling when you start a diet and by day 3 you'd kill for a donut? That's your mind throwing a tantrum because it's losing control. But by the second day, something strange happened to Kael. The noise in his head got quieter. As his hand moved back and forth, he stopped thinking about the roof. He stopped thinking about the rain. He fell in love with the grain of the wood. He found peace in the friction. Here is the secret realization. Discipline is not about punishment. We think discipline is a drill sergeant screaming in your face. It's not. Discipline is actually stillness. It is the ability to give an order to your own mind and have it obey. If Kael hadn't learned to sand that plank, the first winter storm would have destroyed his house because he would have rushed the foundation. Life was waiting to discipline him with cold and collapse. But because he disciplined himself first, the storm became just weather, not a tragedy. You are waiting for motivation to strike you like lightning. But motivation is a feeling, and feelings are like the weather. They change every 10 minutes. Discipline is the roof. It protects you regardless of the weather. So, here is the urgent truth. You are standing at a crossroads right now. One path is easy. You can click off this video, go back to scrolling, and let the drift of life take you where it wants. That path feels safe, but it ends in regret. The other path? It's harder. It requires you to sit in the boredom, to do the work when no one is watching, to say no to the easy dopamine. But listen to me closely, and I want you to really hear this. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. The pain of regret weighs tons. Which weight do you want to carry? Start small. Don't try to build the whole house today. Just sand one plank, wash one dish, do one push-up, write one sentence. Master the small things and the big things will fall into line. Quiet the storm inside, and the storm outside won't be able to touch you. But wait, knowing this isn't enough. There's a specific trap that catches people even after they start being disciplined, a hidden enemy that disguises itself as hard work. If you don't know what it is, you might burn out before you even begin. I talk about exactly how to spot this trap and protect your energy in this video right here. It's the missing piece to the puzzle we just started. Click here, and let's keep building that foundation together.